All the Dr. Phil and Adam Ray merch is live for order right now at adamrayshop.com. Enjoy the show.
I don't think I like your attitude right now, if I'm being perfectly honest.
It feels like something that you've kind of been pulling off to me.
All right, Los Angeles, if you're ready for Dr. Phil, I need you to make it loud! Help me get him out here! Dr. Phil! Dr. Phil! Dr. Phil! 3, 2, Dr. Phil! All right, everyone, you gotta get loud. Put your hands together. Avery, the doctor you came to see. Here is Dr. Phil!
Los Angeles, make some motherfucking noise if you're excited to be alive tonight. It's a great night to be indoors. Keep it going for yourselves for coming out to our first show of 2025. It's a big deal. We're live streaming this bitch. Wish we would have picked out some better people for the front row, but got the cast of Duck Dynasty 1 through 5. Tonight's show is a good one. We got a bunch of surprises, some special guests. Tonight's show is all about perception, okay? Webster's Dictionary defines it as the ability to hear, see, or be aware of things that are real, okay? Maybe you're struggling to perceive the idea that your Nazi salute was Hitlery, okay? Because you're like, hey, I was just trying to tell the world that I love all the people, okay? Except Jews. Now that's... Maybe your family is perceiving you constantly as a buzzkill, right? Because every time your dad feeds your cat some Viagra, you call the cops. We've all been there. Hey, 911? Yeah, my pussy has a boner. And then they hang up on you because that's a ridiculous thing to say. My wife, Robin, give it up for my wife, Robin. 48 years of... Love Robin. She's a sweet treat. She's constantly being perceived as a champ by our circle of friends because, you know, I'm a little much, okay? Got a stanky ass Monday through Friday, and she's got to deal with that. Her friends are constantly saying, you are just really dealing with a lot in that Phil McGraw household. Her friend Linda, her best friend Linda, said, you know, being married to Dr. Phil, I mean, that's like a full-time job. And I was like, wow, that's really a bold thing for you to say, Linda, considering you got fired from Panera 2 days ago, bitch. But tomato, Ray Romano. We got a bunch of people here tonight that are probably perceiving some different things in their life. Sir, how you doing? What does your sweatshirt say? It's got a heart with some eyes on it. What's your name, sir? Ebony? Edwin, yeah. Yeah. And Edwin, what does that mean? What is that Spanish for? All right, let's move on. I think this is heading down a tricky direction. Sir, how are you? Yeah, with the beard and the wide stance. What's your name, sir? Isn't there a tree for you to chop down somewhere? Jesse. And Jesse, what do you do here in Los Angeles Monday through Friday?
Brand management.
Brand management. And who are you managing brand-wise, Jesse?
Breweries, craft breweries.
Craft breweries. Are you a drinker? Yeah, no, that was a rhetorical question. Yeah, we knew the answer to that. Yeah, and what's your favorite go-to drink, Jesse? What drink gets you into trouble? What drink makes your friends perceive you as having a little bit of a booze problem, Jess?
Vodka.
Vodka, yeah? You turn into a night owl? What happens with vodka? Yeah, who's this guy to your right, Jess?
Friend.
Friend? Okay, yeah. Does he have a name? That was kind of sketchy the way you introduced him. Friend. You didn't even say a friend. You just said friend. Justin. And Justin, what's the secret about Jesse that we all would love to know about right now? Something that people don't perceive about him. You know what I'm saying?
He usually has an anklet.
Usually has an anklet. Okay. We'll be right back. I mean, we got to take a commercial break from that terrifying statement. Oh, I don't know. He usually is in prison for 5 to 12 for killing something. Jesse, why the fuck do you usually have an anklet? Say it again.
I don't have any.
You don't have an anklet. Oh, that was Justin just trying to throw you under the bus? Yeah. Yeah. Well, you definitely rocking some cankles, yeah, but I don't know about an anklet. Well, thanks for coming out, Jesse. How about you, sir? You're struggling with that water bottle. Is that the only thing you're struggling with in your day-to-day? What's your first name, sir?
Ryan.
Ryan, let's go. Where are you from, Ryan?
Orange County.
Orange County. And what brought you up here? To see the show. And what do you do in Orange County, Ryan?
Work at a glass shop.
Work at a glass shop? Yeah. We do what? Like windows? Bongs? Yeah. Well, just say that. Well, who works at a bong shop and says I work at a glass store? It's like working at Subway, and you're like, where do you work? Oh, a food emporium. A lettuce factory. Ryan, was that the dream to be a glass to make bongs? Are your parents proud? Yeah, kind of. What was the dream, Ryan, when you were a young boy? What did your parents perceive you growing up to achieve?
Baseball player.
Baseball player? What happened, Ryan?
I work for my dad.
You work for your dad. Is he also a glass guy? No. What does your dad do, Ryan?
Metal cutting shop.
He owns a metal cutting shop. Okay, yeah. And what? Yeah, because you didn't want to do that, but you wanted to not, fall far from the tree, right? Metal and glass are fucking around in the same world, right? What was the real dream besides baseball, Ryan? Because you got a likable, affable quality too. Stand up and show the room what you're working with, Ryan. Look at this guy. This is a guy, yeah. I mean, he kind of looks. I mean, the wave is a little autistic, but you definitely. You look like an '80s relief pitcher. So I don't. And who's this to your right, Ryan? Who's this guy? Your homie Dano? And Dano, what's going on in 2025? You like my suit? I like your jacket. You look like the lead singer of Smash Mouth right before he died. Stand up and show the room what you're working with. Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. I ain't that I've been doing the shit.
She was looking kind.
I knew it. I told you. Oh, that's not the lead singer of Smash Mouth? Okay. How about you, sir? You're the first hot guy I've seen so far tonight. What's your name? Your name's Jack? Let's go, Jack. Yeah. Now, you always had a woman's haircut, or is this... And that's like the hot guy move, right? Just mix it up. Do something different. You got neck tattoos. Looks like you're not wearing shoes. No, there they are. Yeah. You got some hand tattoos, too. Jack, how do you get the confidence to put tattoos on your hands? I don't have a tattoo. So how do you get to a place where you're feeling yourself so much that you put them on your fucking hands and your fingers, Jack? Alcoholism? Okay. Yeah. Ever met my friend Jesse? He's also on the struggle bus. Now, what do you do for work, Jack?
I'm training to be a therapist.
Training to be a therapist. Yeah. Massage or just people that come in like you ever watch Strange Addiction, right? And you get some woman that's like, I can't start my day unless I eat a bar of soap. And you're like, well, I don't know, just eat. Have you tried bacon, What sort of therapist do you mean, Jack? Like, what, you trying to help people? We got that.
I'm trying to go into treatment.
Trying to go into treatment, yeah. And again, Jack, what kind of treatment? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to get specific, yeah.
Addiction recovery.
In addiction recovery. Okay, that's what I'm talking about, yeah. Okay. No, it's too late. Did you feel that lackluster applause, Jack? Maybe it's time to mix up careers. 2 claps, is that always what you perceive, Jack? 2 sad claps from people that you tried to help but fell right back off the wagon? Do you party yourself, Jack? Do you have a vice?
I'm sober now.
All right. You don't have to be a dick about it. I'm just trying to have a good time up here. Rubbing it in my face. I had a Jack and Coke backstage, bitch. Did you have one event, Jack, that took things down Oopsie-Daisy Avenue? Do you know what I'm saying? Everyone who gets sober always has one incident. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you rushed the field at Dodger Stadium, or you sent your mom a picture of your asshole. You know what? Okay, just me? Okay. What was the move, Jack, that made you go, it's time to make 2025 the year to be better?
Different florists in one night.
You did what?
I stole wreaths from like 5 different florists in one night.
Fucking yeah, dude. Fucking. Oh. Give me that, dude. Give me that. Give me that, dude. It's very punk rock. Yeah, well, I'm glad you cleaned it up, Jack. That's some devious behavior. Yeah, give it up for Jack. That's a special guy right there. Sir, how about you? I like your jacket and your goatee. What about you do we not perceive right now that we might get to know if we got to know you? What's your name, sir? Travis, yeah. Could you tone down your energy right now? You're kind of scaring the kids. Travis, what do you do here in Los Angeles?
Not from Los Angeles.
Oh, where are you from, Trav?
From Hesperia, High Desert.
Who?
Hesperia?
Hesperia.
Yeah, it's over the High Desert.
No, it's not. You made that up, Travis. Where is Hesperia? That's not a real place. Hesperia? Spell it, Travis. I was fucking joking. I don't want to hear you spell a fake place from Narnia. Thanks for coming out, Travis. Speaking of Narnia, what's going on, player? Are you old enough to be here right now? I wore the same thing on picture day, player. Look at you. Collared shirt out of the sweatshirt. What's your name, dog?
Abel.
Abel, yeah? And are you able to... I'm just going to swallow that thought. Abel, what's on your sweatshirt?
A picture?
Yeah, a picture of... Yeah, no shit, Abel. It looks very violent. I'm trying to get to know why you've got... Is it an alien or what is that?
I think it's an eye.
You think it's an eye? Yeah. Do you dress yourself? Why do you not...
She dresses me.
Yeah, and who is this to your left, Abel?
Girlfriend?
Yeah. How long you guys been together, Abel?
7 months.
7 months. Oh, it's pretty new. And where'd you meet her?
The bar.
The bar, yeah. And what's your name, sweetheart?
Jack.
Jack. Jack? What? Jack Lynn or just Jack?
I go by Jack.
Oh, you go by Jack. Oh, but there's more to it. Yeah. Who's your best friend? Frank? Wait, Jack is it? Yeah, so Jack Lynn.
Jack.
Jack?
Yeah.
That can be a woman's name.
It can.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you're breaking the ceiling. Fuck yeah. Now, all right. Jack, what did Abel say to you at the bar that got you fired up? What did he spew out in your direction that made you go, this guy means business? I can't...
He was wearing this.
He was wearing that? Okay, so that's your go-to attire, Abel. Fuck yeah.
He didn't say anything. He saw me, and then he turned around for an hour and didn't look at me.
Hell yeah. Does this story get better, or is that pretty much the end of... Okay, so he saw you, then turned around. Did you make the first move, Jack?
No, I just stood next to him for the hour. Until he turned around again.
Okay, playing hard to get. Abel, what'd you say when you finally turned around?
I just offered her my hand and we danced.
Okay, so just to recap, you stared at her, right, and then turned around, and she was like, oh, that's mysterious. And so then, Jack, you went and stood behind him, and then he turned around, still didn't express any dialogue, and just took your hand and said, let's fucking party? Yeah. And then you went out to the dance floor, and what'd you dance to, Abel?
Some Spanish music.
Calabuchis.
What'd you call me? Calabuchis? Calicoochies? Abel, sing one of the Calihoochies songs, the song that you were dancing to.
That one.
What is it?
Grata.
This is why we're building the wall. Because of music like that. All right. Thanks for coming out. Keep it going for Jack and Abel. That's, I don't know what that song was, but I want to hear more of it. I'll tell you that much. You guys ready to get this show going or what? You can do better than that. It's February here in Los Angeles. The fires are out. But it's getting hot in here. Your first guest on the Dr. Phil Live show is a staple in the comedy business. Comes from Jersey City, New Jersey. Graduate of Boston University. The guy has been in shows like Glow and The Simpsons, movies like Respect, The Joker, and Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates. He's got 8 stand-up specials, books galore, and his podcast, WTF, has over 600 million views and counting. Ladies and gentlemen, making his Dr. Phil debut, the one and only Marc Maron! Holy shit.
Thank you. Do I?
Marc Maron, ladies and gentlemen. One more time for him. Oh, let him hear it. That's a special. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Why not? Stand
I'll
up
take it.
You take it.
I'll take it.
Yeah, it never doesn't feel good for people to cheer for you and stand up, right?
Sure, yeah.
Do you stand up a lot? What's your favorite standing up? I don't know what to fucking
general?
ask you, but yeah.
Yeah, generally right when I get up, I stand.
You go right up.
Sure.
Is it easy to get you up in the morning? Or are you like the alarm goes off? What's your alarm? Is it like a guitar or a cat?
I usually wake up on my own, and it's usually like I just out of nowhere. I'll be like, oh, and then I'm at it. That's how the day starts. So it's literally like, oh, again? All right, let's do it. And then I got to get at least 1 or 3 cats off my bed. That's my life, Phil. That's my life.
Did you smoke weed ever? Because you look like a fun guy to smoke weed with. You
I
look
did.
like
I smoked weed for years.
You did?
Yeah, I did all the drugs.
What was your favorite?
Oh, blow, man.
Yeah.
Blow, dude. Are you kidding me?
Everyone who talks about coke always has to put a in front of it.
Oh, yeah.
Blow.
You know what I noticed recently? It's like if you've done blow, like you ever.
Who's done blow? Raise your hand.
All right, so hear me out.
Oh, Jack. Sorry, Jack. Yeah, Jack. Or no, all right.
Jack's doing blow now.
Yeah, Jack's doing. Yeah, well, this is Jack, and that's Jack. I'll tell you.
Thing for not knowing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the whole thing.
But this guy, Jack. Yeah, you've done blow. Yeah. Yeah. And so, what favorite part?
You asking me or him?
Yeah. Well, we'll come back to you, Mark.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Jack.
Not much of a blow guy, if I'm being honest.
Well, what about when you raised your hand? You were being honest. When I said, "Who's done blow before?"
Done blow.
You've done blow. And what type?
How could you not like blow?
Yeah, you fucking asshole.
Oh my God! You know these people that say like I did it once, I didn't really get anything out of it. I'm like, you got to keep trying.
You got to keep doing it.
What do you mean you did it once? Don't give up, you pussy.
I talk about that in my book, We've Got Issues. Chapter 47, Don't Give Up, You Pussy. Yeah. A foreword by Marc Maron.
Here's what I noticed about blow though. It's like sometimes when I don't know where my phone is. You know that moment where you're like, fuck.
I hate that.
That was the exact same feeling when you didn't know where your blow was. Like you'd have a little bindle of blow and you'd be out for the night and all of a sudden you just want to make sure you know where it is. And there's this moment where you're like, oh God damn it. And then when you find it, you're like, okay, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good for the rest of the night now.
Okay, so it's the highs and the lows.
Well, blow is, I think the downside of blow is the whole second half of it. You know, it's like when you first get the f***ing 8-ball or the gram and you knock out a few rails and you're like, yeah, man. And then by 3 a.m, you're by yourself in bed just like.
Is that your heart or are you banging a microphone on your chest? Yeah.
It's your heart.
Okay.
And then you don't know what to do. You got to jerk off 3 times just to come down.
Jesus Christ.
I know. It's a shameful evening. You don't wake up after that feeling good. Like, what did I do last night? I jerked off 3 times just to come down from blow, and I still haven't slept.
Have you seen
too much information? I thought this was a psychiatrist show.
No, that's the right amount of information.
Okay.
I do have a question. You've been out in Los Angeles for how many years? You're from Jersey City?
Not really, but good for you doing the Wikipedia research.
Yeah. How long has that been up there? How long have people been getting your origin story wrong?
I don't fucking know. I was born in Jersey, but
Okay.
then the family was in Alaska for a couple of years, and I grew up in New Mexico.
Well, that's right.
And then I came out here, and I did my graduate work in cocaine with Kennison right here.
That's right.
Yeah.
Wait, people don't know that. Marc Maron, Sam Kinison, a legendary comedian who, got his voice going here, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you guys were best buds. Yeah, keep it going
I
for
don't know
Sam
if that's
Kinison.
true. I don't know if we were best buds.
Well, you knew each other.
Dude, that was a crazy time, man. I was a door guy.
Yeah, at the Comedy Store.
Yeah, here. I was
Wow.
a door guy.
How many years ago?
That was 1987-ish.
Fuck.
So I'm just a door guy. Do you want to hear Candace's story?
Yeah. No, we're all right. Mark,
All right.
when you were 11, did you have? Yeah, of course we do. Please, the floor is yours. I'm sorry.
The first time I met that, I was just a door guy, and I was living up. Mitzi owned a house up here called Crest Hill, and she used to put comics up there. Right. So I was living there, and I was just this little door guy, but I was already doing blow. I thought I knew what I was doing, and I was a fucking professional blow guy. And then I met Sam, right? So one night he goes, let's hang out and do some blow. So we're up there in that house, just me and Sam. It's like 1 a.m, and he's cutting lines, and he's saying shit like, "Look me in the eye, Maron. I don't trust a man who can't look me in the eye." So now I'm all jacked on coke, trying to look him in the face. It was crazy, dude. And then like, it's just me and him for hours. And then he goes, "You ever burn money, Maron?" I'm like, "No, I haven't burned money, Sam." So he just takes out this wad of 20s, and we're just burning his money. And I don't know what the point of that was. I'm just doing coke with this comedy star. I'm like, "Well, I'll burn your money, man. I don't care." So we're burning money, and then we run out of blow, right? So he goes, "We got to go get some more blow." So I'm like, "All right, what do we do?" He's like, "You got a car?" I'm like, "Yeah." So we get in my Toyota, and he's like, he's up, he's drunk, and he's coked up, and he's kind of in and out of consciousness in my car. And I'm driving, I'm like, "Where the are we going?" We're going right over here to Crescent Heights. And then he jumps up, he goes, "I don't even know you, Maron. You could kill me." I'm like, "Just take it easy. Where's the dealer's house?" So then we get to this guy's house. I don't know this guy. He rings the buzzer. He's like, "It's me, man. Let me up." And we wake this guy up. So we go up into this apartment over in Crescent Heights, and this guy's a hairdresser, I found out. But he's Sam's coke dealer, and he knocks on the door, and the guy goes, "What do you want?" He's like, "Got anything?" And the guy's like, "Yeah, just don't wake up my roommate. Let's go in my room." So we go into this guy's room, and Sam's like, "Got any booze?" And the guy's like, "You just had these miniatures from the airplane." So big old fat Sam just sits on the floor with a miniature vodka. He's just sitting there drinking it. And then he passes out. And I don't know this guy, and he's looking at me, and I'm looking at him. I'm like, "All right, I guess I'm gonna go." And then the guy goes, "Get him out of here. I don't want him pulling a Belushi on me." The empathy of the coke dealer. So I had to drag Sam out, and then he slept on the floor at Crest Hill. He used to do it all the time. That's a pretty good story.
Have you seen Oppenheimer?
I have. Yeah, what's that have to do with anything?
Just trying to keep the conversation moving. Mark, you were in D2 Mighty Ducks.
You know what's great about that? I wasn't.
Are you fucking serious?
I'll tell you the story on that one. D2, the Mighty Ducks 2. My buddy Steve, who I went to college with, directed that thing.
Yeah.
And he wanted to help me get into SAG, so he gives me this little part in that movie.
Who were you?
It got cut out.
But I was cut out of D2 Mighty Ducks?
Yeah.
That might be the most embarrassing thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
It kind of is, but maybe if you hear the story, it's not so embarrassing.
Okay, continue.
So he cast me as this valet, and apparently, if I remember correctly, the Ducks were wandering around Beverly Hills, and none of the stores would let them in, right?
Yeah.
I don't who the knows. So,
yeah, great plot.
So there's a part where I'm just this valet parking cars, and all the Ducks come up to me, and the question was something like, "Why wouldn't they let us into these stores?" And I go, "Well, you got to know somebody to get anywhere in this fucking town. In this town."
You're just fucking...
Yeah,
out of
right,
your chest. And I just jerked out 3 times, you
quack. That's right.
quack.
That's right.
Yeah.
So I do the take like 3 times where I'm like, "You got to know somebody to get anywhere in this town." And after the 3rd take, the director, my friend Steve, comes up to me and goes, "You're scaring the Ducks." And I got cut out.
Marc Maron, ladies and gentlemen. That was a great, heartfelt...
Am I done?
No.
Oh.
I just like to give it up. I like to give flowers.
Jack,
You're
thank
good.
you. Thank you very
Mark,
much.
everybody had the bully.
Sure.
Like Jack, did you have a bully? You did not. Were you the bully,
There's no
Jack?
way you didn't have a bully. There's no way you didn't have a bully.
Yeah.
I want to bully you.
Jack, you didn't have a bully? What about you, Ryan? Did you have a bully? No?
Really? Did you guys talk to other people? In
There's always
school?
one kid that's just nasty. He's like, "Your parents are going to get divorced." And you're like, "What?" They're already divorced. Joke's on you, I remember there were Yo Mama Snap jokes were big when I was a kid.
Yeah.
You know, like your mama's so fat when she sits around the house, she sits around the house, right?
Yeah, great.
Or your mama's so fat when she sits on a quarter, she squeezes a booger out of George Washington's nose.
Wow, that's pretty creative.
And I would always come in and save the kids that were getting teased. I'd be like, oh yeah, Ethan? Well, your mama's so fat, your dad left, you know? Yeah. And then, boom. Mark, what's your favorite snack?
I'll plow through a pint of ice cream pretty good,
Man,
right?
Man, that's my, you're talking my language right there.
Oh, my God.
Are you a pralines and cream guy? Or are you
What the fuck? What is this, 1970? Who the eats pralines and cream? That's what I'm saying. Like, I love Rocky Road. That's my favorite flavor. Where are you buying ice cream? With a time machine? Jesus Christ, pralines and cream. What the is that?
You're right to be angry.
All right.
I'm a little upset it's the first flavor I could think of. No, I'm a Oreo cookie guy.
You're saying that you're kind of shy about saying it now.
You know, I don't like to pick sides, you know.
Yeah.
Do you remember those Oreo commercials where it was like a black dad and a white son?
No.
Okay, well, let's cut to a clip. No, we don't have it, but you guys got to stop acting like that's not a real commercial. That you haven't seen in between an episode of Designing Women.
Oh,
There's a little white kid,
Yeah.
and basically he's having breakfast with his dad, you
Yeah.
know, and the dad's like, let's have some cookies, because, you know, I haven't been around for a minute, you know?
Yeah.
And not because he's black, because he's traveling for work. Jesus Christ. So, sorry, Mark.
It's
so
okay.
The dad goes, well, let's split the cookie, right?
Yeah.
And because that's like the big thing with Oreos. Oreo is always pushing the camaraderie, right? You know, one of you gets a side with the white stuff, and the other side,
Sure.
you know, sucks to be you. You know?
Yeah.
That wasn't the slogan, but that was implied, you know?
Yeah.
It's almost like being an orgy, and like the guy comes on your friend's face. There's a better analogy. Mark, you ever get nervous when you're on stage?
The thing with I used to, because I don't do drugs no more, so the ice cream was like, that's
your
fucking
vice.
thing. Right.
Yeah.
You jerk off and eat ice cream. That'll get you high.
Sounds like a great laugh.
It's a fucking great night.
Do you ever mix it up? Eat ice cream and then jerk off with a brain freeze?
I don't do them at the same time, but thank you for the suggestion.
That's what I'm here for.
But for me, it was very important to get like a flavor that's kind of, exciting.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'd always have to get like the vanilla cut. Like I'd have to have vanilla to cut the other flavor.
Gotcha.
So, thank you. Then, that way you could rationalize eating 2 pints in one sitting.
Has it ever gotten so bad that you're like, I got to go to creamery rehab, you know?
Sure.
Or like someplace, you know what I'm saying? Like you got to check in. Have you ever had a morning where you wake up, you look in the mirror and you go, I can't.
What the wrong? Just surrounded by ice cream containers in your bed. You're like, this has gone too far.
Yeah.
If you're driving, eating ice cream.
Oh, well, that's...
Yeah, right out, and you're not even paying attention to the road.
Jesus Christ.
Shit, man. Sometimes I wake up, lay into the ice cream right away.
You ever look at your cats and they're just like...
Yeah. What the fuck's
fat
wrong with this
fuck.
guy?
Yeah. Yeah, that might be rock bottom, but we're always looking to get to rock top. Do you know what I'm saying? And Mark, you've done that. You might have been cut out of D2, but the people that you've had on WTF, keep it going for Marc Maron's What the Fuck podcast. It's one of the best shows on planet Earth, Mark. I've told you that in person. And I mean, from Michael Keaton to Greg Giraldo. Do you got Obama's number after you had Obama on the podcast?
No.
Was he like, Mark, hit me out? I don't do voices, but was he like... Was he like, hey, you want to play pickleball? I would love to play pickleball with you.
I don't really...
That wasn't bad.
I don't really get any... I don't get numbers. There's only a couple of people that I've had on the podcast that I'm actually friends with now.
Yeah.
You.
Yep.
And that's it.
That's it.
No. The funny thing when Obama was on is I'm just trying to make conversation. He's president at the time.
At the time, holy shit.
And he's in my garage. And I remember asking him, like, are you nervous about this? And he says, if I was nervous about this, we'd all be in trouble.
He's not wrong.
Pretty quick.
But
pretty quick.
As soon as he sat down, did he feel presidential?
No, he's pretty loose. It was pretty interesting, because it was weird because a lot of prep, the president doesn't just drop by your house, right? So the Secret Service comes like a week before, and they're looking around. Yeah, they got to
Looking for what? Ice cream containers?
Yeah, they're judging me.
Are they really?
No.
Oh.
But they set up this thing in one of the bedrooms. It's only a 2-bedroom house, a tiny house, and it was just this black box that was plugged into the wall. And they were like, "This is if all communications go down, we need this because he's gonna need to tap into that." And I'm like, "Holy fuck, this is serious, right?" So the Secret Service comes and they got to figure out a parameter to make sure the president's safe.
Yeah.
And they were trying to, figure out where to put the snipers. Yeah. So I had this neighbor, he's like this retired dude. I'm like, "Hey, do you mind if they put snipers on your roof?" He's like, "Fuck yeah, let's do it." It was like
What a great Wednesday.
the best day of his life.
Best day of his fucking life.
But when the snipers show up, it's pretty crazy because before the motorcade came, the snipers, they're not attached to anybody. You don't even know what vehicle they showed up in. All of a sudden, just up my driveway, these 2 dudes that look like snipers are just walking up, and I'm like, "Yeah, you're just up there on my neighbor's roof," So it was kind of crazy because we were all waiting for him to come.
Yeah.
All this.
That's gross. What, he was jerking off during the podcast, or?
Well, yeah, he said he needed to use the bathroom. I assume that was what was happening.
Sorry,
It took a while, but no, but it was funny because the Secret Service was all set up, and the Secret Service guy says, "We'll let you know when he's 20 minutes out."
Yeah.
But he flew in from Hollywood. He flew in from Beverly Hills to the Rose Bowl, which
on a
was
helicopter.
Close to, that Air Force 2 or whatever.
The helicopter.
Sure, the helicopter.
Yeah.
And there was 2 little Ospreys in front of it. It's like a big thing.
Yeah.
So the guys are like,
helicopter, yeah. I like how I said helicopter. You go, with the spinny things, yeah.
No, that's not
propellers.
No, but that's the helicopter's this. The propellers were on the Ospreys. The 2 planes in front of the helicopter are prop planes too. What are we gonna fucking fight about this? So.
Quack, 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 quack. I'm going to put some fun pictures up on the screen.
Yeah.
And we're going to, things that make me happy, that fill me up halfway.
Sure.
And I want to see what sort of response and delightful notions they fill you up with.
Okay.
In a little game we like to call, "Hey, Marc Maron, does this make you happy?"
Okay, sounds good.
Well, that was $40 well spent. First picture, Steven. All right, now this was a Make-A-Wish kid that I sponsored. His wish was to meet Jim Carrey, but we were right next to a Hooters, so I said, beggars can't be choosers. So he couldn't believe either something. I think either he was having a seizure. I don't know. I think he was excited. He was excited to be there because as a young boy, the only boobs you've seen are your mom's, right?
Right.
And then you go outdoors because your teacher's buttoned up, your friends don't have them yet.
Sure, yeah.
So you go out to Hooters, and this kid was like...
He probably never really lived this moment down. This was the best it got for that kid, I think.
Yeah, well, he's actually here tonight. Say hello to Jack.
Oh, nice to see you.
Where the did he go? Where the was Jack a figment of my imagination? Where the did he go?
He's probably scoring blow because we sold him on it.
He's in the bathroom pounding his chest like Matthew McConaughey. Next picture, Steven. All right, so this, I just found that. I like funny articles, Marc Maron, and I just saw this on Instagram. I just like headlines that are just too lengthy. "Oh, you're overstaying your welcome." Sylvester Stallone's brother Frank is upset that Beyonce won a Grammy for Country Album of the Year. Welcome back to Who Gives a Shit.
Yeah, no kidding.
But also, I stop and I read and I click on the article to get more information. But when you
find out he is an asshole.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't sound like Sylvester, which is kind of a bummer. You wish the whole Stallone family had. I just picture him being like, Beyonce. Sorry,
wasn't he like a singer? Didn't he have like one hit? This guy Frank Stallone, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think he did. Yeah. Jack, what did Frank Stallone's song? What did it sound like again? We're supposed to sing the Coochie Mamas or whatever, but all right. Thanks for playing.
Is it Eye of the Tiger?
He said Frank Stallone wrote Eye of the Tiger.
No. No one knows what Frank Stallone.
Mario Lopez. What'd you say? Far From Over.
That was Frank Stallone's song?
Are you?
Holy shit! It was so bad I don't even remember it.
Yeah. Are you a Frank Stallone fan, sir? No. Yeah.
Do you know that? Can you can? How's it go?
Yeah. Hold on, Marc Maron. Let's put you front and center. What's your name again?
Oh, it's from Rocky.
Billy? Yeah. It's adorable. Billy, what's your last name?
Hanga.
What the fuck just happened? I don't know if you guys at home could hear what Billy just did when I asked him what his last name was, but he went, Hanga. You swallow a pube, Billy Hanga? What the f***'s the matter with you, Billy? Spell it for me.
H-A.
We're okay. Are you okay? Did you have you swallowed something, yeah? Good to go. Billy, sing a little of Frank Stallone's Far From Over. Far From Over?
Da, 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 it's far from over.
All right.
Get the f*** out of here, Billy. By the way, that's not the song, but that's... Like, I've been at parties, Marc Maron, where the vibe gets low and people are looking for, like, you know, like an up swing and the momentum.
Sure.
And they're like, does anybody, you know, do impressions? And I'm like, oh, yeah, I can do an impression. Here's my impression of Jason Statham finding out that he parked in a handicap zone and his truck's getting towed.
Yeah.
That's the same fucking thing that Billy just did. Thanks for coming out. Next picture, Steven. Oh, yeah, this was me outside the Comedy Store burning one down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to... 2025 is the year of me trying to stop smoking weed, Marc Maron, but I know that you have also retired that... but not for good, just for a couple hours, you know, but... Who would have to approach you to smoke a J for you to go, you know, it's time to party again?
I think it's going to happen when I get to about like 70 and I don't give a fuck anymore.
Yep.
Yeah. And,
what about Demi Moore? How about, let's play a scene out. Ready?
Okay.
So do you want to be Demi Moore and I'll be you, or do you? No, I'll be Demi Moore.
Yeah, you be Demi Moore.
Yeah. How about we're leaving the podcast? Ready?
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do it?
Am I gonna do what?
Oh, I thought you were gonna talk.
Is the podcast over?
Yeah, we're done. Thanks for coming. It was great. I really liked meeting you.
I really like meeting you too.
Yeah, thanks.
You actually had the best G.I. Jane questions I've ever heard.
Oh, thank you. I thought they were pretty good. I appreciate it.
You do your research.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I did my research too. You're from Jersey City. That's so crazy.
Well, I was born there. Yeah.
So, two things.
Yeah.
I Ubered here, so I can leave whenever.
Okay.
Also, like, I'll go now.
You can stay. It's okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, you can hang out. Yeah.
I popped an edible like an hour ago.
Oh, wow, okay.
And I am jonesing for some pralines and cream ice cream.
That's my favorite flavor.
Guys, Marc Maron, let him hear it, everybody.
Thank you.
Make some more noise for him. There he goes. The one and only Marc Maron. Make some noise. Jack, make some fucking noise for your new Coke partner. You guys having a good time so far? We're just getting going, baby. We got a lot of show left. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, look, we cut our commercial budget, so... But we still got an ad we got to get through. You guys know how this works. I'm going to need a little bit of help. I'm going to need somebody to come up on stage and help me read our ad. So, Steven, hit me with those house lights, and let me see if I can get somebody on stage to come up. Need somebody to come up. Somebody who can preferably read. Oh, we got John Popper from Blues Traveler sitting in the 5th row. Holy shit, sir. Oh, my God. Sir, what came first, the beard, the butt plugs in your ears, or the cowboy hat? Denial, yeah. What's your name, sir? TJ, let's go. TJ, can you read? Barely? Okay. Hold that thought, TJ. We might come back to you. Who else? Anybody over here? Yeah, right here. What's your name, sir? I thought you were a woman for a second. What's your name? Alex. Alex, where are you from?
Here, LA.
LA, let's go. Alex, are you drinking tonight?
Yes, sir.
You know, how far into your booze consumption would you say you are, Alex?
It's pretty hot. My tolerance is hot, yeah. I'm drinking more.
You're too. Oh, Jesus Christ. How much more? Huh? Yeah, you really backtracked, sir. I'm fucked up. How fucked up? Not really. I'm gonna drive home. Be responsible. How about over here? Somebody in this corner? Over here? Yeah. Got the cast of The Sandlot up here? Yeah. Sir, yeah. Over here, waving with the beard. What about you, sir? Yeah, you're waving your hands. Yeah, you want to come up? Yeah, I like another bald guy. Yeah. What's your name, sir? Your name's Murr. Holy shit, that's Murr from Impractical Jokers. Holy shit. Yeah, why don't you come on up? Let's go. Make some noise for Murr from Impractical Jokers. I'll take that. Holy shit. It's Murr from Impractical Jokers, baby! Grab a mic right behind you, Murr. Holy shit. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only James Murr from Impractical Jokers. I think you've seen him. I think you've heard of him. Good to see you. I like your shirt. I like a good catchphrase on a shirt,
Yeah.
Murr. You had a good run.
Yeah.
Is that like a 5K pun, or what is that?
It's not. It's just, we're all dying soon. So that's it.
Yeah, no, I was on a plane recently, and everyone was just coughing and queefing,
Yeah.
Everyone's got COVID or HBO.
From the same spot?
From the same spot. Yeah, you can queef out of your mouth. Yeah, I talk about that in my book, We've Got Issues. Chapter 27, Queefing's not just for gals.
Okay.
But now, Murr, I know you're a sweet guy. You're easy on the eyes.
Thanks, I try.
And you're also easy on the tongue with words. I've seen you talk a lot.
I have spoken on occasion.
You're in season what of Impractical Jokers?
12.
Guys, give it up. Season 12.
Season 12.
Or maybe one of the best shows of all time. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Jokers. I'm a big fan of you, and I'm a big fan of pushing the sponsors on the show. So what I need your help with is I'm going to give you a piece of paper.
Okay.
It's an ad. It's a cold read, which means you got no time to warm up.
Okay.
Have you done a cold read before?
I've done a lot of things cold.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What, like an ice bath? Or
getting married.
Getting married. Yeah. Did you just went? It was arranged or what?
It was an arranged marriage. Yeah.
Where'd you meet your wife?
She was ready. I was at a party, and she was there with her boyfriend, and I was drunk on a lot of whiskey. And I said to her, if you're ever not dating him, let me know.
Holy shit.
And she did. Bam! That was 5 years ago.
Let's go.
There you go. That was that whiskey talking.
And you know who that guy was? Marc Maron.
Marc Maron. Marc Maron.
Now, well, I'm glad you're here, Murr, and I got an ad. I'm going to give it to you. We're going to hit you with some commercial music. Steven's going to dim the lights, and you're going to bring us home with a little commercial.
Do it. I'll do my best.
Don't stop. Just power through.
Okay.
You've never seen it before. Read it top to bottom. You guys ready for Murr to read our commercial?
Let's do it.
Steven, hit me with some commercial music, please. Here you go, Murr. Take that. Walk front and center, baby.
All right. Every year, 50,000 people get hammered and ask the wrong person for a nude. Trust me, we've all been there. I've been there, he's been there, and she's definitely been there. It's late. You've got a promotion at Chevron. Your kids stopped collecting sticks. Your softball team won the co-ed championship, and you want to celebrate. The next thing you know, you're at a dive bar called Downtime, owned by a guy who looks like Cuba Gooding Jr. You start taking fireball shots with Cuba's daughter and bragging about how you once were on the same plane as Michelle Obama. 10 p.m. turns into 2 a.m. quicker than Ryan Seacrest cutting to a commercial break before announcing the next American Idol. And you find yourself face down on a futon with an Eggo waffle in your pocket, wondering if you're dead or about to get kidnapped. After a purple Powerade, a cold compress, and God by your side, you muster up the confidence to fire off 11 of the most tasteful wiener pics in the best kitchen lighting imaginable, only to immediately get a response back that reads, "Son, stop sending me these." If you're suffering from lackluster nude delivery or know someone who is, call the number below. BTW, I have a foot fetish, cats are gay, 9/11 was an inside job.
Okay. That was not there. You just added that last part.
That was just my personal
Guys,
take.
keep it going for Murphy and Practical Jokers.
Get it there.
Keep it going for James Murray, ladies and gentlemen. That's a living legend. There he goes, Parkhorn. One more time for the living legend, James Murray, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to keep this show moving right now. You guys, I got to be honest, there's something in my life that I've struggled with, okay? It's addiction, okay? I got vices just like you guys. Weed, okay? Porn. But most recently, it's been the fear, okay, of getting embarrassed on America's Funniest Home Videos if I'm kicked in the nuts and I don't act accordingly. Do you know what I'm saying? I wake up in a cold sweat every night being like, what if I'm on the show that Tom Bergeron or Alfonso Ribeiro hosts and I get a fucking nut shot and I go down like a bitch? I don't want that to happen. So I got a friend that decided to show up here tonight to help me get over my fear and conquer the thing that's holding me down. So please welcome from the show Jackass and the movies Jackass, the one and only Johnny Knoxville! There he is, Johnny Knoxville, live in the flesh. Good to see you, Johnny.
Good to see you, Dr. Phil.
Johnny, you've been hitting the dick how many times?
Hundreds of times.
Hundreds. Too many?
Not enough.
Not enough. Well, I've never been, Robin occasionally will walk by and go, nut tap,
Yeah.
That's usually if I take the last crustable,
Sure.
But I've never had a full-on, I've seen the show, Jackass, one of my favorite shows of all time. Keep it going for Jackass.
Thank you.
I mean, the amount of wild diarrhea, just all sorts of flipping and flopping, guys jumping off of skateboards and shooting off of, powered jet skis into the, what's the craziest thing you did?
Oh, God, I don't know. I don't know if I'm the right one to even assess that. I broke my dick once.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can you break your dick?
Yes.
Or like what? Which way did it?
I was trying to backflip a motorcycle and I came off the ramp because I don't know how to ride a motorcycle.
Yep.
I came off the ramp and it went 20 feet in the air and came back down and broke its handlebars off in my crotch.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
How long did your what? Then what?
Well, then I walk over to the medic because I feel like I'm peeing myself.
And so when your dick breaks, it feels like you're just peeing forever?
Yeah, I walked over to the medic and I looked, and every time my heart would beat, blood would shoot out.
Oh, shit.
And I said, is this bad? He goes,
should I go to urgent care?
Yeah, that's bad, Johnny Knoxville.
Yeah, so he said, yeah, you got to go to the hospital.
Go. There's something about pushing the envelope that people respect. So I want to step outside my comfort zone, Johnny Knoxville. And you told me that you built a contraption that can help me prepare for a real-life nut slap, right?
Yes, I'm here to support you and your phobia.
Yeah, I want to get over it. 2025 for Phil is all about conquering your fears, right?
Yeah.
Right, Jack? Thanks, Jack.
Yes. Face your fear, Dr. Phil.
Right, Billy? What's your last name again?
Hanga.
Okay.
What was that last name?
Well, it's Jenga if you have a stroke. Now, thanks for coming out, Billy. So, how do we do this?
Well, let's get the contraption out here, fellas.
Let's get the contraption out here, fellas. You guys want to help me prepare to get nut slapped? So I guess what's going to happen is Johnny Knoxville built a contraption that they've used on the show Jackass. It's called the what? It's called the Dum Dum...
It's called the Nut Slap Machine.
The Nut Slap Machine. There we go. Keep it going for Alex and Norm, everybody. Okay, we got both sides of the coin. Gonna put this down. Now, what's gonna happen is this thing has been propped and created, and there's, I think, what is it, nitrous oxide? What's the thing that keeps the... Oh, shit. Okay, well, this looks a little bit dangerous, more dangerous than it looked like in rehearsal. Okay.
We use this in Jackass Forever for the Dum Dum game.
Okay.
And you'll be taking a pink flip-flop to the Ding Ding.
Okay. Fuck.
That's technically.
Yeah. Well, look, I'm not wearing a cup because I said I would do this real. I had a close friend go, you should wear a cup. And I said, well, you're probably going to be able to, see it sticking out, and then people aren't going to believe that I'm packing heat, So it's 5 inches, it's fine. So I'll be up here taking a real one to the dome, but I'm gonna need some moral support. So I'm gonna need 2 guys and maybe 1 girl to come up and join me for a Jackass nut slap. And guess what? And we're gonna go 2 at a time, and Johnny Knoxville is gonna control the button, and he's also gonna judge, and whoever the audience and Johnny Knoxville thinks took it better is gonna win some Dr. Phil merch and tickets to the next Dr. Phil live show here at the Comedy Store. Sound good?
And full disclosure, it does not feel great for any volunteers in the audience, but you know you will
Holy
get...
shit, what jack-o'-lantern was sitting in the back row?
Jesus Christ. What a monster.
That guy might have both a penis and a vagina. What was your name again, sir? Tyler? Dr. Dickhead. Yeah, TJ. TJ, do you feel like coming up? Let's go. Guys, make some noise for TJ. We got one. The stairs are right here, TJ. They're right there. Oh, my God.
Oh, boy. If it goes bad, he's beating you up.
Yeah, this is... TJ, you look like a bouncer
Jesus
at Best Buy.
Christ.
TJ, how you doing, player?
Not so good now.
You're gonna be great.
Oh, man.
You look like you probably got 2 dicks. All right. What's that, my man? What's your first name, sir? Oh, wait, no, Alex. Yeah, we gotta go. Alex, we didn't let you read, so it's only fitting that we let you take a sandal to the cock. Come on up here, Alex. Make some noise for Alex. Here he comes. Come on down. You're the next contestant on. What? Why are you? How much have you drank? Okay. Well, this is. How you doing, Alex?
Awesome. I'm excited to be here.
Good. Ecstatic. Yeah.
Hold the button. I'm good. Let's go.
Have you ever been? Have you ever? Is it? What do you? How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm ready for the pain.
Well, you're not gonna be feeling good pretty soon.
Maybe one more. I think one more person. Yeah. This who? Sir? Yeah. What's your name?
Scott.
Okay. Scott what? Spell it. Oakleberry? Scott Oakleberry. What do you do in Los Angeles, Scott Oakleberry?
Here to see you guys.
Let's go. Have you ever taken a flip-flop to the nutsack?
No.
Well, come on up, Scott Oakleberry. It's your lucky day. Holy shit. I gotta be honest. If you were to ask me as a child to draw a picture of what Scott Oakleberry looked like, turn around, Scott. Give people a 360. Look at this guy. Yep. I know where I'm getting my weed from after the show. All right, Johnny, set us up.
Okay, who would like to play Dr. Phil in the first round?
Oh, we got trivia questions.
Yeah, we're going to ask some, like, you can get a spell a word or a trivia question.
So, okay, great. TJ, why don't you play against me first? Steven, hit me with some game show music. You guys ready to play? A little jackass nut tap? TJ,
Okay.
I think we got to stand right here.
All right. The first question is for Dr. Phil. Would you like trivia or spelling?
I'd actually like to end the show, but I'll take trivia.
Okay, great. What did I have for breakfast this morning? That's wrong. That was the wrong answer.
We'll be right back. Bacon, egg, bacon. Billy Hanga. Oh, fuck. All right.
All right. I'm sorry. I did not mean to do that.
You okay?
I'm sorry.
You okay? What the fuck? Why are you standing right back on it?
Mom didn't raise no bits.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, would you like trivia or would you like a spelling question?
Spill. I don't know.
What would you like?
Spelling.
Okay. Can you spell pseudo hypoparathyroidism?
P.S.
Wait, no, this is for him, not you, Coach.
Oh.
It looks like you may have pseudo hypoparathyroidism. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
D-E-N.
What did you say?
D-E-N.
D-E-N? Okay, that's good. I like it. Yeah, oh. That wasn't even close.
You okay? You okay? Are you okay? He's done. You broke it. The air's coming out. Alex, fix it.
Hey, Alex.
Alex, where are you?
Oh, we got it. He's got it. Dr. Phil, do you have no trust with me? You're sitting there covering yourself for no reason. I am offended. I'm offended. It's broke.
Is it okay?
That one's broke. We're going to be subbing out. Dr. Phil, would you like to take another question? Or
One
do you want
more
someone else?
question, and then let's put the other
Would
two.
you like spelling or trivia?
But I don't know.
What's that?
Why are you coughing? Are you okay?
Okay, Dr. Phil.
Yeah.
Can you spell Logorrhea?
I think I can actually.
Okay.
Logorrhea. Logorrhea.
Oh my God, that's wrong. There's one G in Logorrhea, folks. You good?
Your turn, Alex. Oh.
Hey, Alex, would you like spelling or trivia?
Let's go with trivia.
Maybe back up.
Let's go
a
with
little
trivia.
bit.
Back up
Maybe
just a
back
little
up
bit.
one. Yeah, okay, there we go. You want trivia? Okay. Here we go. Who is 209th on Raker's list of 261 greatest stand-up comedians of all time?
Tony Hinchcliffe. Tony Hinchcliffe.
Oh my God, he didn't get it. The correct answer is the great David Koechner. Who the Huh? Hey, it was his idea. Don't be mad at me.
You're doing good. John Huckleberry, step on up.
Mr. Senator Huckleberry, would you like trivia or spelling?
Trivia.
Trivia, great. Barani, Rudolph, and Randolph are all techniques used in which sport?
Foosball.
Jesus Christ, it's trampolining.
Ouch.
I thought you would get that one, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, so far, who's in the lead, Johnny? I think that, wait, Billy Hanga, you want to come up?
I do not.
You do not? Okay. What about you, Jack? Nope. We need one more person to put this over the top.
Okay. Here,
Who?
Do me.
Johnny?
Yeah, do me.
Okay, Johnny, all right. Guys, make some noise for motherfucking Johnny Knoxville. Is it Q1 or 2?
The one on the right's for me.
Okay, great. Let's, Johnny, do you want math?
Oh, I'm really good in math.
History?
Yeah.
Or in math or history?
Okay, history.
Okay. What's the name of the guy in the wolf headdress who smashed a window with his face on January 6th?
Oh, I actually know this one. Murray Nussbaum.
No, that's my accountant. Johnny Knoxville, ladies and gentlemen. Alex, Joe Huckleberry, and TJ, they're all gonna get merch. Give it up for them, everybody. I love you, Johnny. I fucking love you. One more time for him, everybody. Let him hear it. Holy shit. My nuts hurt. My dick is swollen. I'll get you guys some merch after the show. One more time for Johnny Knoxville, ladies and gentlemen. Now, guys, obviously, right now is a fun time to be alive, okay? But, obviously, if you're in Los Angeles, you know that times have been tough, okay? Not just in everyone's own lives, but we were suffering the last handful of days with these wildfires, okay? And if you didn't get affected directly, okay, you probably knew someone, and they knew someone who went through some down times and are still going through it. And tonight, we wanted to acknowledge some of those special people that really helped control, contain, and keep all of us safe. We've got 10 Los Angeles firefighters, paramedics, and fire engine drivers over here in the corner. Turn those house lights on, Steven. Fellas, stand up and take a bow. Stand up for me real quick. Stand up, fellas. LA's finest firefighters, fire engine drivers, paramedics, making sure this fucking amazing city doesn't burn to the goddamn ground. Keep it going for them, ladies and gentlemen. Keeping us safe every day. One more time for it, everybody. Come on, make some noise for them. That's a tough thing to do. I love you guys. We're donating a huge portion of tonight's show to the Los Angeles Fire Department Foundation, so make some noise for yourselves for putting your money towards a good cause. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Now, look, I'm addicted to giving back, but like I told you, I'm addicted to a lot of things, okay? And I'm recently struggling with an addiction that I don't like to talk about publicly, but I thought tonight's forum was maybe a place to do that, okay? It's not something I'm proud about. It's something I've been dealing with for quite some time. I've got an addiction to mac and cheese portables, okay? I could stand up here all night talking about it, but I'd rather sing about it. There we fucking go. Keep it going for Avery Pearson over here on the keys. Something's got a hold of me lately. No, I don't think I know myself anymore. Feels like the walls are all closing in and the devil's knocking at my door. Whoa, whoa. Out of my mind, how many times did I tell you I'm no good at being alone? Yeah, it's taking a toll on me, trying my best to keep from tearing the skin off my bones. Don't you know I lose control when you're not next to me? Yeah, I'm falling apart right in front of you. I can't do it. Stop playing, Dave. I can't do it. I don't have the passion. I don't have the pipes. I need help on this. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Grammy-nominated singer, the one and only Teddy Swims! Hit those lights, Steven. Hit those lights. One more time for Teddy Swims. Let's fucking go right now, baby. Hit those lights, Steven.
Something's got a hold of me lately. No, I don't know myself anymore. Feels like the walls are all closing in and the devil's knocking at my door. Whoa, I don't mind. How many times did I tell you I'm no good at being alone? Yeah, it's taking a toll on me, trying my best to keep from tearing the skin off my bone. Don't you know I lose control when you're not next to me, player? I'm falling apart right in front of freestyle. I lose control when you're not next to me. Yeah, you're breaking my heart, baby. You make a mess of me. Automatic. Part of me's hold your body like a fiend, like a bad habit. Bad habits hard to break when I'm with you. Yeah, I know I can do it on my own, but I won't. Come on, Mr. Kraft Mac and Cheese himself. Automatic. Part of me's when I'm with you, I'm an addict. And I need some relief. My skin and your teeth can't see the forest through the trees. Got me down on my knees, darling, please. Oh, I lose control. Yeah, you're breaking my heart, baby. You make a mess of me. You know when like Ace Ventura comes out the rhino?
What's your name, sweetheart? Mac. Wait, am I gay now? Hell yeah. All right, keep it going for the Kraft mac and cheese, Mac. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out. You're a tease and you know it. Guys, keep it going for Teddy Swims real quick. He's gonna join me for a couple minutes.
Hey, bud. Thank y'all. Thanks for having me.
Teddy Swims. Teddy,
okay.
thanks for coming out. And one more time for Teddy Swims, everybody.
Great.
Teddy, that song, you got the voice of an angel, dog. I mean, you could hear, do you feel bad for people like me when you hear me struggling up there?
I think you sound great, man.
Yeah, you got to believe in yourself, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
have you ever been to the Comedy Store, Teddy Swims?
Yeah, I have one time. I came here with Bert Kreischer one time, and we was upstairs and doing the roast-off thing, and, and everybody kind of was not doing too hot, and so Bert told me to get up there. He's like, Teddy, let's just get up there and take our shirts off and get roasted. I'm like, you do this all the time. I'm going to get butchered.
Yeah.
And I got cooked from everything from Snack Miller to Toast Malone to
Toast Malone.
Ate me alive. Ate me to pieces up here, but ate me to pieces.
What the Toast Malone
They didn't say
is
a
very
word
funny.
about Bert. They didn't say anything about Bert. I was just up there butt-ass naked by myself.
Oh, shit. What's the last time you were, like, fully buck naked?
I guess this morning.
Sorry, that's a fan-submitted question. Every show we let a bunch of kids submit questions. So, what's the last time you were ever buck naked? Tyler Swanson, Tacoma, Washington, 9 years old. So,
this morning.
This morning, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Are you? Because I had a conversation with a buddy recently about sleeping naked, right? Which is always scary because if something happens, you got to rush outside. No one has the wherewithal to quickly cover up, right? You're just gonna come out flipping and flopping.
I'm not a naked sleeper, man, because I think like my girl be eating in the bed and there's crumbs every fucking where all the goddamn time. That's my biggest pet peeve. And
So you got like Pop-Tart juice in your butt crack?
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean?
Sounds like a good lyric.
It does sound like a good
Do people ever pitch you songs, Teddy? Like, that'd be my
All the
biggest
time,
problem with
yes.
hanging out with you. Every day, like, we'd be in traffic, and I'd be like, man, I'm going to kill that guy for not using his blinker. And then I'd probably go, I'm going to kill this guy. Just...
Yeah,
and I'd be like, Teddy,
that's how it starts. Yeah, that's how it starts. Yeah, something like that happens.
Lose control came from what?
A terrible relationship. I was doing a bunch of blow at the time in my life. That time in my life.
Oh, I know that time in my life.
Yeah. And a really bad time in my life with a really, really rough person to be around,
Did you know at the time that a song was going to come from it? Do you have to look at it like that?
I mean, you don't think about it in the midst of it, but when you're discussing things, we did it at a writing camp, and so we were kind of writing throughout that week, and that was on my heart. We just had went through a really rough breakup, and stuff was really tough, and so kind of came from that.
Sorry for sucking the energy out of the room.
No, it's okay.
That's a really sweet story, Teddy. You got to take tragedy and turn it into something positive, right?
Amen. Yeah.
Amen, baby. What's your biggest fear, Teddy?
Dude, fucking holes, man. I don't.
The movie with Shia LaBeouf?
No. Just like clusters of shit, man. Like somebody steps on an ant bed, like gatherings of like little things. Freak me out.
Like little holes.
Like holes, like. It's called like tryphobia, It's like when somebody bites into a pepper and all the seeds are like gathered together.
Oh,
That shit freaks me out.
Why does it freak you out?
I don't know. Every time you type it in on Google to try to see why do I have this, it's just more pictures of it. So it's miserable. There's really no therapy for it. You know what I mean? It's just like, does this freak you out? Like, yeah.
Well, Teddy, I appreciate you coming by.
Thank you, man.
This is your debut on the Dr. Phil Live Show.
Hey, man. Yeah, thanks for having me, Dr. Phil.
You're on tour right now, right?
I'm going tomorrow. I'm leaving to Europe.
You're going on tour tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
Teddy's going on tour to Europe tomorrow, and he stopped by to grace us with his presence.
Thank you very much.
One more time for Teddy Swims, ladies and gentlemen. One more time for Teddy Swims, everybody. There he goes. That's the one and only Teddy Swims. You guys, we're almost done. You guys having a good time so far? Comedy Store, make some motherfucking noise if you want to keep this show going. Are you guys having a good time? Whoop. Looks like we got a guest at the surprise door. Should we open it? Oh shit, it's Jimmy O. Yang, ladies and gentlemen. Holy shit. Silicon Valley's own, the Crazy Rich Asian, Jimmy O. Yang.
Thank you, Dr. Phil. Thank you, Comedy Store.
Wow, sorry you got a little stuffed little...
Sure, it comes with its own noodles. This is
Yeah.
nice.
Well, you're killing already.
Yeah.
Jimmy, what are you sipping on, player?
Little 805 cerveza, you know what I mean? Yeah, come on. Yeah, let's get fucked up.
Oh yeah. Now I know that what's your limit? What's your threshold drinking wise? Can you have like 5 and then you're good, or like I got a friend who's a dwarf and he can only have 2. You know?
Yeah. I've had 5, so you guys tell me if I'm good. I think I'm all right. You know, I have a decent tolerance for a small Asian man.
Yeah. Is that so they laugh, so we're okay. But is that?
I think we're okay.
Yeah, that's a good sign. Is Asians historically what they drink? They can't drink a lot. Is that the rule or what?
I don't know. It's weird. Like my family's split. Like my face don't turn red, but my dad and my brother, their face turned red, and they can't handle alcohol. So I got lucky with the genetics here. You know.
Why is it like it's just an Asian thing, or why do you get a red face when you?
You're
drink?
the doctor, man. I don't. You know. Some kind of enzyme or something. Now there's like a nicotine patch for Asians that some scientist made that gives you that enzyme so you can keep drinking.
Was the scientist Asian? Because that feels
I would hope so.
Yeah.
I would hope so. Yeah.
Some white guy being like, Asians are getting too red. Let's get them a patch. What a weird thing to be concerned about. Yeah. It's global warming, you know? Now, this might sound racist.
Uh-huh. Go ahead.
Do Asians do Thanksgiving? Hold that thought. We'll be right back. No, we're going to keep it right here. That's a real question. I know a lot, Jimmy, but I don't know a lot. I don't know what I don't know. Does that make sense?
That does make sense.
And you grew up where?
I grew up in Hong Kong.
Hong Kong, China, right? No, Hong Kong.
You know what? I don't. That's debate. Some people say that's debatable. I don't want to get in trouble.
It's a
hot topic.
You grew up in a hot topic?
No. But whatever. Yes, I grew up in Hong Kong.
Okay. And now, you told me when I first met you, and just to see you, I met you before Silicon Valley, and now you've just been on a rise to superstardom. Give it up for Jimmy O. Yang real quick. Okay?
Thank you, Dr. Phil. You too. You too, Dr. Phil.
The amount of shows you pop up in every movie, from Patriots Day to you've been in a bunch of stuff, But what impressed me was you go, I wasn't always good at talking is English, right?
In English,
and you said you had to watch what to get your English good?
I watched BET Comic View.
Yeah.
That was how I got into my English. And BET Rap City, you know, so. Yeah, I don't talk like that anymore, but I went through a phase, you know, where I started a rap group and everything.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did,
What was it called?
Dude, it's fucking embarrassing. It was...
Well, we got time.
It was me, my black homie Julian, and then my other homie Yuji, who was half black and half Asian, right?
Yep, sounds about right.
So we had perfectly 1.5 black dudes and 1.5 Asian dudes. I don't want to get canceled or anything.
You're fine.
But we called ourselves the Yellow Panthers. I'm hoping to do a Yellow Panthers Feet Teddy Swims tonight. You know, no.
Oh, shit. Yeah, what was one of your hit singles?
No, none.
Okay.
None.
Yeah.
Never made it out.
Yeah, never made it
out.
You're on a rocket ship right now, Jimmy. And one thing that I've noticed about you is that it's not just about your offstage persona, but your onstage. Your family, you talk about them in your stand-up. What do they know that?
They do now. They didn't at first, you know, and they were pretty upset, you know. But now, my dad is actually a complete narcissist.
Oh, shit.
So he fucking loves it. Like, he loves it. I brought him on stage in front of like 5,000 people in Hawaii. He loves it. He just takes over the show.
What's your dad's name?
Richard.
Richard, yeah. And you brought him up and said what? Richard, look at my, you know.
Well, I was like, Dad, I'm going to bring you up on stage. What, was that a Chinese accent? What the fuck was that? Like,
yeah, I was hoping you wouldn't hear that, but yeah.
Yeah, you were just hoping we'd let that slide, and I'm like, hold on.
Well, to be
What
fair,
was that?
the stutter sounded like an old Asian man at the mall, but that was just me trying to figure out if I wanted to fully commit or not. So
Yeah, do it again. Fully commit to it. See,
Well, Are you
do
giving
it.
me? Is this the?
I ain't
Jimmy
giving you
O Yank
nothing, but go for it. Like, see what I.
Well, I was, I don't know. Billy, what's your last name again? Well, no, I was saying that you were, right? Yeah, like,
That's good. That's good.
It's like Fonzie. It's like,
Hey, yeah. That's how my dad thought. It's like, hey, hey.
All right, we're gonna edit this out. But Jimmy, what was it like to meet Mark Wahlberg in Patriots Day? I wrote that
awesome.
down only because I'm a big Mark Wahlberg helped me turn my life around. I mean, I know I'm trying to help people, upgrade and improve, but as soon as I saw him being like, "Hey, get up at 4 a.m.,"
That's good.
and I was like, "Fuck," it's
Your
like,
Mark Wahlberg impression is better than my dad's impression. So
Yeah.
that's great.
yeah. But I would see his videos on Instagram. He's taking an ice bath at like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And he's like, I've already done 90 push-ups, right? He's like, I already had 2. I already watched all the Jurassic Park movies, Now, if you're a Laker fan, they just made a big trade for
huge trade
for. It's tough living in LA because people are they're down about it. They're up because they're excited, but a lot of people are like, we got Luka Doncic, right, from the Dallas Mavericks, but he's also kind of a fat guy, right? He's 270 pounds, and you can't be that big in the NBA, right?
Yeah, they
and
said
I
he's
talk
the
about that in my
fifth
book.
fattest. Yeah, in the
Chapter
NBA.
32. Only the cheerleaders should have titties, right? But Luka is he's my favorite player of the last 5 years, because I like a guy that can maneuver his way around a court. I also like a guy that comes from somewhere I've never been to, right? He's from Germany, I think, or
yeah, you like a white guy that got some hoop game.
I like a white guy
what I
that's
mean?
got some
Yeah.
hoop game. I used to play at 24-hour fitness, but I was like a Dennis Rodman type guy. I was all hustle,
Okay.
There'd be some young, high school kids, and I'd be, I'd throw a fucking bow,
Nice,
before the game even started, just to send a message.
Yeah.
You're like, your fucking dad doesn't love
Nice.
you, But Luka Doncic is a guy that I've really been watching for a while, and I feel for him, I feel for him so much that I invited him here on the Dr. Phil Live show.
Really?
Would you guys like, he just got here actually yesterday. Luka Doncic flew to Los Angeles from Dallas, and he's here right now. Comedy Store, make it loud right now for the newest member of the Los Angeles Lakers, Luka Doncic! Luka Doncic, everybody.
Wow. Nice.
What the fuck?
You look like mac and cheese, which is shocking.
It's very nice to be in Los Angeles.
Okay. Better than my Chinese voice.
Have you tried an In-N-Out here?
In your mom, yes.
All right. Well, what he lacks in agility, he makes up for in comedy. Luka, you're new to LA, so I'd actually love to see if the audience can help us out. Treat this like a little press conference. Any questions for Luka Doncic? He's new to Los Angeles. I want to see if there's some things. Yeah, sir, right here. What's your name? Lorenzo. Any questions for Luka Doncic, Lorenzo?
Yeah, how many court sprints can you do in 20 seconds?
Probably faster than you piece of shit.
Great question, Lorenzo. Anybody? Go ahead. Oh, what's up, Alex? I forgot you were still here. Alex, any questions for Luka Doncic?
Will you take us to victory?
That made less sense than what he just said.
It's okay, I support retards. I am woke, I'm LA.
Luka, there's only one way to find out if you can still do this and still be at the top of your game. So, Norm, one more time for Norm, my assistant, everybody. Luka, put down the snacks, put them on my chair. And I need you to, basically, we're going to test the theory out. If you could, what's the balloon, by the way?
77, they gave it to me when I moved to Los Angeles because my jersey is 77. Woohoo.
77 is my favorite number. You know, in college, a lot of guys were doing 69. I was doing 77s.
But Dr. Phil, what is this 77?
Well, it's where you put 2 fingers inside of her and the other 2 fingers are ordering cheesy bread on Domino's. Don't worry about it. I'll send you a link. Now, I need you to grab the ball from Jimmy O Yang. He's going to play a little defense on you, Jimmy, okay?
Let's go.
And, Luka, I want to see if eating all this sugar can still allow you to be at the top of your game, okay? And if so, then I'm going to let you continue what you're doing. But if not, I'm going to send you to the woods on my 8-week Dr. Phil retreat, okay? So whenever you're ready. Guys, a little bit of encouragement for Luka Doncic. Believe in yourself, Luka. Come on, believe in yourself. Come on, guys. Cheer him on. Come on. Come on, Luka. Come on. You got it. Back him down. Take it to the hole. Do what you can do. Do it. Oh, shit. Keep it going for Luka Doncic. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. How do you feel?
This is the most excited I've ever been in my entire life.
You did it. Now you got to talk shit after your opponent. That's part of the equation.
Fuck you, Asian man.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, no, not cool. Not cool.
Oh, you don't like me talking shit?
That's my friend Jimmy O Yang, okay?
Yeah. And
that's my friend, and that's my other friend, Billy Yang, okay? And you're embarrassing me in front of both of them. Jimmy came here tonight to promote his show at the Kia Forum on February 28th. That's right. And you are out here disrespecting him with your fat butt and your big old belly, okay? You're eating donuts. You're new to the city. You don't know who the you are or where you're supposed to be, but you're embarrassing me. We got 10 of LA's finest firefighters over here protecting our city and making sure that we can live and breathe properly, and you're stuffing your face with cheesy bread.
I could have put out the fire with your mom's squirt.
Oh, cool. That's it. You've gone one squirt joke too far.
Asian man.
Get him with the fart punch. Get him with the fart punch. Get him with the fart punch. There it is. Thanks, Jimmy O Yang. I'm sorry you guys had to see that. But I'm not sorry you guys had to feel that. Did you guys have a good time tonight at the Dr. Phil Live Show? I need to hear you make a little bit more noise than that if you had a good time on the Dr. Phil Live Show. Yo, one more time for the firefighters, first responders, paramedics, fire engine drivers. Stand up one more time, you guys. Stand up one more time. Keep it going for the fucking life-saving heroes that are keeping LA safe Monday through Sunday. Keep it going for Marc Maron. Keep it going for Johnny Knoxville. Keep it going for James Murphy from Practical Jokers. Keep it going for Teddy motherfucking Swims. Keep it going for Jimmy O Yang. And keep it going for my boo Jeremiah Watkins down here on the ground, Luka Doncic. Robin, don't go to bed. Me, you, and Teddy Swims are going to have a threesome. Good night, everybody!
This just to get hit in the nuts.
Yep.
Slower.
Okay. Even that light tap did not feel great.
Just waiting for it is the worst part. Well, that and getting hit in the nuts. True. Those two things.
Yeah,
kinda.
I can see that. I can see that.
But wait, let's not get in Adam's head, okay?
Right.
Who's Adam? I mean, Dr. Phil.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
No, if I get hit, you'll hear the screams from Adam.
It's angry.
You're gonna do it?
Yeah.
In 3, 2, 1.
Oh God!
Open the doors.
Good job, Dr. Phil. Yes. What was that?